Come on, Boomer. I already started the recording. Get out of here.
No, I don't wanna.
Come on, dude. We talked about this. You make me look stupid in front of our audience.
I don't care. You shot me.
I told you that was an accident, man. I said I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, listen. How about I let you do the introduction this time?
Can we call it World of Boomercraft?
For this video, I guess, yes.
Alright, I do it. Hello Boomer Bros and welcome back to World of Boomercraft. I am your host Boomer and this is my mammal sidekick Roo.
I'm not your sidekick, dude.
Shut up, meatbag. Tell the audience what we are reviewing today.
I should have known it.
What was that?
No, nothing. Today we're going to take a look at the Redridge Mountains.
And that's not all.
It's an Alliance only zone and you can start your adventure there once you reach level 15.
That's a good boy. Now go make me a sandwich.
You do know I still have my gun, right?
Alright. Let's start the review.
The Redridge Mountains are more important to the story of Warcraft as you may think, since it's closely tied to the events of the War of Ancients. Or to put it better, to its aftermath. After the Great Sundering, the 4 dragon aspects of Azeroth had to defeat a crazed Deathwing, and to stop him from regaining his power, they had to hide his secret weapon, the so-called Dragon Soul, in the Redridge Mountains. We haven't talked about the Dragon Soul yet, so let me give you a quick introduction. The Dragon Soul, or as it's also known, the Demon Soul, was a small golden disc made by Deathwing, back when he was known as the Earthen Aspect Neltarion. This artifact was infused with his own blood, which gave it a lot of power. Also, unbeknownst to Deathwing himself, the artifact was tainted by the old gods to kickstart their escape out of Azeroth. Deathwing quickly had to learn that the Dragon Soul could easily be destroyed by using one of his own scales, and so he tricked the other Dragonflights to put part of their powers into the soul too. That made it impossible for them to destroy the souls themselves. During the War of the Ancients, Neltarion revealed that he went mad, started to call himself Deathwing, and attacked the remaining Dragonflights. With the power of the Dragon Soul in his possession, he was basically unstoppable. Nevertheless, the Night Elf Druid Malfurion Stormrage managed to steal the Dragon Soul before he was bamboozled by his brother Illidan, who took the soul for himself. He later used the now called Demon Soul to open up a portal in the Well of Eternity to bring Sargeras' Burning Legion to Azeroth. The Dragon Soul was eventually used to close the portal and to send the Legion back, but this also destroyed the Well of Eternity. The remaining dragons enchanted the Dragon Soul, so Deathwing couldn't use it anymore, and hid it from him in the Redridge Mountains. 10,000 years later, Deathwing found the soul and sent the Dragonmaw orcs there to retrieve it for him. Also a long time ago, the Dark Iron Dwarfs made their home in the Redridge Mountains after they lost the War of Three Hammers. They also summoned the Fire Lord Ragnaros to help them with their revenge. As you may remember from our Dwarven review, that didn't turn out too well. Ragnaros enslaved them, destroyed their city, and created an active volcano. This volcano is now known as the Blackrock Mountain. The Blackrock later became the home of the Blackrock Orc clan. In the years to come, the Redridge Mountain has been a contested area between the humans of Stormwind and the Orcs of the Blackrock. The humans eventually succeeded over the Orcs and claimed the area for themselves. Even though the Redridge Mountains belong to Stormwind now, a small portion of it, the so-called Stonewatch Keep, is still under the control of the Blackrock Orcs. And that's where we come in. Our story starts at the so-called Three Corners in the Redridge Mountains. Here we are tasked with dealing with a gang of gnolls attacking the small post. So we get our killing on and show those furry fucks who's boss. During our effort, we find the gnolls' attack plans, which are signed by a gnoll named Yowler. We also find their battle plans. And they got their stuff figured out. Just look at that. Kill, sleep, eat, poop. That sounds like my daily schedule. And don't get me started on the strategy guide. They don't really have a strategy. Instead they just use the missive as toilet paper. Checks out with their battle plan if you ask me. Jokes aside, this is actually a pretty serious matter, so we head to the town of Lakeshire to warn its mayor, Magistrate Solomon. And I don't know if this happened to other players too, but on my way there I came across this group of people standing around a sleeping guy. What are they doing? Are they scared of him? What the hell is going on? Nevertheless, we talk to Solomon, and our first order of business is to retrieve a gnome quarter from a nearby Murloc village. There always have to be Murlocs, doesn't it? A cool thing about this quest is that the gnome quarter now allows us to communicate with Solomon and to turn in our quests on the go. He promptly sends us to a nearby gnoll camp where we have to dispose of the gnoll leader Yowler. We also find this weird magical orb thing, which allows us to take control over Canyon Aten. Remove the boulder? Oh, so that's what's supposed to be happening here. The game just didn't show me the boulder. I understand now. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked with the whole boulder thing. During our time in the gnoll camp, we also found a Blackrock missive, implying a big attack on Lakeshire. Since we can't deal with these orcs alone, Solomon refers us to the war veteran John J. Keeshan. We find that guy in the basement of the Lakeshire Inn, where he indulges in illegal fistfights. I don't know about you, but this guy gives me a certain vibe. I just can't put my finger on it. Boomer, help me out. Who was that guy Sylvester Stallone got famous playing as?
Rocky!
No, but you're close. Do me a favor, run an internet search on it.
Okie dokie!
Johnny doesn't want to help us right away, so Solomon and us devise a plan to convince him. Johnny was part of the famous Bravo Company, and some of his fellow soldiers are trapped all over the Redridge Mountains. I'm sorry, I got the name of the movie on the tip of my tongue. Was it Expendables? No, damn it. So we set out to get the band back together and start off with freeing a guy named Messner. With his help we kick more orc butt and eventually rescue Jorgensen, Krakauer and Danford. We also pick up Keeshan's old combat bow and survival knife. Bearing these gifts and with his old friends in tow, he finally agrees to help us. Damn, what's the name of that movie?
I think I found it all. Sylvester Stallone played the guy named Joe Bomowski in a movie called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
No, but you're getting closer, Boomer. It's still not it. Keep looking, will ya? Now part of the Bravo Company, we travel to Camp Everstill and make preparations for our big operation. First we have to silence some Blackrock scouts and gather supplies for our Bravo Company field kit. We just need some fish glands to make some chloroform and collect leaves and fox poop for our camouflage. Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole fox poop stuff, Blizzard. You don't think ordinary mud would do the trick? There's even a lake nearby.
It puts the poop on its skin, or it gets a ban again.
Okay.
I got it. Stallone also played the guy named John Spartan in Demolition Man.
Yeah, that's the same first name, but that's the one with the 3 seashells. Keep digging, man, we're close. So using our new poopoflage, we infiltrate the Randall's Valley, free a bunch of prisoners of war, and blow up the orcs' buildings. We go full circle by facing off with the Shadowhide Gnoll gang and bring the fight to the Blackrock Orcs. Looks like they brought access to a tank fight. Rookie mistake. The final fight goes down at the Stonewatch Keep. Together with our new friends, we dispose of the Orcs' leaders and think ourselves victorious. Until the Dragon Darkblaze shows up. He kills our comrades, and before we can deal the killing blow, he grabs Johnny and makes off with him into the distance. Being the last surviving member of the Bravo Company, we are hailed as the hero of Lakeshire and receive a last memento of Johnny, his signature red bandana. I'm sorry, I just have been through so much with these guys. I can't believe they're really gone. We did so much together. We rowed a boat. We covered our bodies in feces. We killed some orcs. We got killed by a dragon. Well, not all of us. Okay, I'm all good now again. I have to get one thing out of the way first. I never really spent much time in the Redridge Mountains in my previous playthroughs. Somehow I was under the impression that it is a boring zone. Maybe that has to do with the fact that I only played it once back in the classic WoW days. Maybe I always avoided it since I normally go straight to Westfall or Duskwood. Maybe it's due to the fact that I had some traumatic PvP experiences there. But I couldn't have been more wrong. The story in the Redridge Mountains is fast-paced and interesting enough to keep you playing. And again, Blizzard uses the invading Blackrock Orcs as a tool to tell a good story. I was never bored during my playthrough, and I can't really remember to have to do normal kill or fetch quests. They always somehow played into the story. I also like the use of the gnome quarter. Everything that keeps me from walking around is great in my opinion. But there is one thing that bugged me out. See, the Dragon Darkblaze states that he wants to use the Blackrock Orcs and Shadowhide Gnolls to march through Lakeshire and attack Stormwind, on Deathwing's behest. But here's the thing. In the opening cinematic of Cataclysm, Deathwing is already in Stormwind, and he destroys part of the city. What does he need the Blackrock Orcs for? And why didn't he destroy Stormwind back then anyway? That's weird. And goddamn, by the life of me, I can't figure out what Johnny Keeshan is a reference to. Boomer, you got anything?
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's not your fault. It's just a game after all. Hang on. Johnny Keeshan is a video game character. Sylvester Stallone played the Toy Maker, a video game creator. It has been about Spy Kids 3D all along.
You're a genius!
I know. I feel generous now, Boomer. Why don't you take care of the outro?
Of course! If you enjoyed this little review, let us know by hitting the like button or leaving a comment. If you feel especially generous, consider sharing this video with your friends or subscribing to the channel. Do it! Do it now!
Thanks, buddy. This are Boomer and Roo signing off. Bye bye! By the way, Boomer, did you hear that they are making a new Rambo movie?